Good day. We're continuing today our series on climbing the stairway from passion all the way to performance. And today we're going to focus on priority. So, priority is so important when you're climbing the stairway to performance. We have got to decide the things that are important, not just urgent. For instance, solving a problem, gaining an impactful solution that's going to affect lots of people is more important than answering a ringing phone. Now, there could be someone on the ringing phone that has a very urgent matter that somebody needs to solve. But that ringing phone is often someone else's request. Just like many of the emails that come into your inbox every day. So make sure you're not just spinning your wheels and spending your time focused on answering other people's requests. Instead, focus on the things that are really important. Look up the Eisenhower principle if you want to learn more about this. Secondly, relationships need to be a priority in our lives over things. The relationships we have with our loved ones, our family, etc., our friends, our teammates at work, they're so important. And people are more important than things. Thirdly, we need to remember that promises and agreements that we make with other people, we need to have integrity. And we're thinking about what is a priority for me to do next. You've got to consider those promises you made for things you're going to deliver. And then leading into that, time and deadlines. If you promise someone you'll have this done by a certain deadline, make sure you have the integrity to fulfill that promise and you complete those activities that really have drop dead deadlines that must be completed. Many times, someone else is waiting to pick up the project where you left it and carry it on, but they have to have you complete your step before they can complete theirs. So these things, all four things, are important for considering what your priority is or the next thing you're going to do. So when you sit down at your desk or you start your day driving a truck or whatever it is that you're doing, decide and figure out those four things and what's the next important thing that I really need to do. What is the real priority? And I'll give you a couple more tips here. If you love what you are doing, you won't have any trouble establishing what the priority is because you'll be focused on that. You'll be wanting, desiring to create that, to get that project moving. So spend your time on things that are important to you, that you really want to work on, that you have a passion for, which is why passion was step one. Then figure out which outputs and outcomes are going to matter most. Think about what do you need to focus on within each hour of your day. And kind of set some intention at the beginning of the hour. Okay, this is what I'm going to focus on next. And I would even submit to you that if you can block out your day, time to answer those ringing phones and emails that just seem to populate our inboxes, that is a great strategy to allow you to really focus on things that are really important and not just someone else's urgent. Now, of course, we have to take care of customers and clients, and they may have urgent needs, but you can plan your day with priority, and you'll see that your life is so much better because of it. So ask yourself, which distractions do I need, like maybe this, to put away and not allow to distract me anymore so that I can focus on what is a real priority, can be a real needle mover for me on this project or in my career or in my relationship. And think about what you need to stop doing so that you can focus on the priority important to you. Thanks for listening, and check back next week for another installment when we'll be talking about the next step of productivity. See you then.